So we're almost there, we're almost at the grand finals, but before that the bronze match is going to happen. As you can see, it's st4rk against Melkor. Really have no idea who's the favorite here. Let's see how the games are going. With a Koreans war in game 1, Melkor is going up first, 25 population, quite early actually, and he's got 3 villagers on stone, he just sent them there. So maybe he wants to go for the aggressive castle, I don't know, second stone for him inside. Second gold inside forward, main gold forward. He's got the third gold safe in the back actually, the main stone as you can see safe in the back. A bit of a scout fight happening, looks like Melkor got the first hit in. And relics, 1 close to space, maybe like 2, this one more in the neutral zone, and then this 1 closer to st4rk. st4rk got 1 really close to space. We do see a watchtower coming up in the middle of nowhere. Melkor can see this, so st4rk is actually going aggressive as well with villagers. Let's check his map right now, see what he has. The main gold on the side, main stone on the side, the gold outside, the main gold safe in the back, second stone safe in the back. Second gold actually forward, and there's 1 watchtower coming up for him that was actually up already, and another watchtower. That's like 3 watchtowers already. Looks like st4rk wants to get a lot of map control here. Let's see how Melkor is going to react. I'm interested to see what he's going to do. Maybe he wanted to go towers himself. He only got 3 villagers on stone right now, so I think maybe 1 extra TC and then a castle later on. He's got a lot of villagers on wood, so this could indicate that he wants to go for 2 extra TCs at least. I'm not sure what's going to happen here. Interesting strategy by st4rk. I don't know what he's planning to do. Let's check his point of view and see if we can deduce anything. We have 2 villagers on stone, and he is up to castle age as well. He is going with loom boso right now. Not sure about the loom, probably because the villagers forward are gonna be staying there a little bit longer. Siege workshop and monastery are up, so we are pretty certain that these siege workshop and monastery are not going down fast. Houses coming up next to the towers, interesting. Taking you work hard for them. I must say I'm not good, but creative arena play. Interesting. Yes, creative, that's true. We've seen that against Eddie. And Eddie has a unique style of playing, but st4rk has a unique style of playing against Eddie. Let's see how Melkor is going to continue. There's 1 mangonel, really nothing special right now. Double guard tower coming up for Melkor as well, and I guess a TC in between those 2 golds would be really nice. Did you get a TC? Yes, that's the second TC and actually a third TC as well. Could have put that closer to the wood line in my opinion, but not a big problem. Housed on 40 right now, and that means no 4th TC, but a mining camp coming up on the main gold. And that also means st4rk needs to go on the left hand side, because this side is pretty much covered up right now, except maybe for the entrance. And Melkor knows about the outpost, but st4rk also knows about the stone and the 2 golds. So he may try an attack here. The villagers already abandoned to go to the safer wood line on the left hand side. And another guard tower coming up. I think Melkor probably deleted the guard tower, I didn't lose it. And there is a guard tower coming up from st4rk. Melkor should be faster. We have 9 range on those towers, not in range of each other. This gate may go down 2, and Melkor's base is open, but what can Yannick do here actually? Sending 1 mangonel, okay, he's gonna be able to take a villager down probably. There we go, villager dead. Poor guy had built a house and then he paid this house with his life. Siege workshop coming up in the backwards position, and I guess 1 villager or 2 should attack this mangonel. There we go. 2 more villagers going down, no loom for Melkor, and that's another villager. This mangonel killed like 4 vills already. This is not looking good for Melkor, to be honest. Or it's not looking pretty here. That those mangonels can do such a high damage, such a lot of damage. 3 towers around, that looks beautiful. Handcart and gold mining coming in from Melkor, but Yannick is sending in more mangonels. He's got 1, 2 TCs, 3 TCs up and running, and Melkor is 14 villages ahead right now. Mangonel fights happening, and that's 1 for nothing here. Wow. Yeah, am I saying Yannick actually? It's st4rk. I'm just casted the Yannick game. If I said Yannick, sorry, it's st4rk, it's not Yannick, but I'm used to st4rk against Melkor's, Yannick against Melkor so much. It's st4rk, forgive me about that. And we are housed on Melkor on 75 population. st4rk is moving forward with more mangonels, with knights now actually. This is getting walled again. The villagers are getting sacrificed here. 1 may go down, and the mangonel's finally gone for st4rk, so Melkor is fine at this point. Melkor got good resources. Looks like he will buy his way up to Imperial Age. st4rk getting a horse claw right now in the forward castle, but it's not so close, yet not so far away from Imp. Melkor clicking Imp first. Does he have a castle already? No, he is building a castle right now, and still got a lot of stone actually to build another castle if he wants to. Quick gate not happening. Mangonel going in, more villagers dying. Knight and a scout are going to attack those wolves, and this mangonel is really annoying. The villagers are going in to fight probably. The Knight is going to be good though. No upgrades, but still will be able to take down a village or two here. And one guard tower dying to that forward castle. This castle from Melkor needs to go up, and looks like a doubt castle almost. There's even war wagons moving in, and Knights. Stark is doing a lot of damage here. I wanted to say Yannick again. Jesus. And Melkor close to Imperial Age, but Stark not far behind, and Stark is on the driver's seat. He has the edge right now. He has a psychological advantage at this point because Melkor lost a lot here. A lot that he shouldn't have lost probably. And now we do see chemistry coming in from Melkor, probably to get bombard cannons then. And of course those towers are keeps now. A siege workshop, second siege workshop coming up. On the left hand side, Melkor is weak. And he needs these mangonels. Chemistry 2 men off for Stark. The trebuchet to hit that castle. Second castle coming from Stark actually. How's Stark looking at home? Not a lot of economy, let's be honest. Almost no farms. For 73 villages, that's not a lot. It looks like Stark is investing a lot into now siege. Before that war wagon, so you need really wood and gold, not so much food. This castle being repaired by Melkor, but there's 3 trebuchets against 2 right now. And the Knight taking down one mangonel. This should not happen. The Monk trying to convert, he should be able to get that. Yes, but the Knight is about to die. And another keep coming up from Stark here to attack this wood line. Very strong game by him. Melkor has a very weak left hand side, and the Stark has been using this weakness all game long. This tower is about to go down. The 3 trebuchets are really not doing a lot here. They're not able to counter the traps. They are not able to take down a castle here from Stark. And Melkor lost his own castle. This could be GG any minute now because Stark is looking really strong. Bracer coming in for him. He's going in with trebuchets, mangonels, war wagons, and most importantly the keeps, which are doing a hell of a lot of damage to Melkor's economy. This is amazing. Melkor had to give up the main gold. He's on the second gold right now, but his trebuchet is hitting everything. And Melkor, only 1 military unit left. That's this mangonel. And Stark can basically go into Melkor's base without any resistance. These keeps are doing a very good job. And I think Melkor is, yeah, there we go, calling GG right now. Yannick with an amazing and, to be honest, yes, he's right, a very creative attack here in game 1. Let's go into game 2. That should be random civilizations. Oh my god, look at this. It's Aztecs against Saracens. I think the closest that a Saracens player came to win against an Aztecs player on a similar level, that was when Eddie played against Slam. Eddie went with Monks and Scorpions, I think. Something like that. Was an amazing game. Like this, Stark should have a big advantage. He had 4 deer which he milled. Interesting to see, but it was clever actually. The deer didn't run too far away. Means stone for him safe in the back, second gold safe in the back. Extra gold even, which he found. And the main gold forward, second stone outside. Is there another gold for him? The third gold on the left hand side. 1 relic close to space. 2 relics actually close. The third pretty close to him. Extra gold, extra stone on the right hand side. 1 relic in the middle. 1 relic close to Melkor. Let's be honest, Aztecs against Saracens. You should win this as the Aztecs player. I would be really surprised to see anything else. Double monastery coming up for Melkor, who is up first to Castle Age. Main gold for him forward. So we're going to see monks attempt to actually win against the Aztecs monks, the strongest monks in the game in AOC. That was my phone, not sure if you can hear it. It was WhatsApp. Main stone for Melkor safe in the back and a second gold, but a lot of nothing here. A little bit of space. He probably won't need it. 3 deer outside, which he didn't take. Third gold is outside. The second gold, we saw the main gold forward, we saw that, and that's 1, 2, 3 monasteries already. The scout is still alive, and the first relic is going to go into the monasteries. But here is Stark having the second barracks actually up already. 1 monastery should be enough for him. And let's go to Stark's point of view. What do we have? We have 2 Eagle Warriors right now, 2 plus 1 in the base, but 8 military units in total. And the first conversions will start now. Melkor is going to try and get those eagles. He actually was able to convert 1. He should be able to convert a second Eagle Warrior, and this is hard to micro. This monk could actually survive. He's getting healed up, but there's more Eagle Warriors coming in. 1 monk going down for 1 Eagle Warrior. The scout trying to hit that monk. Second monk is down. This is not looking too good here for Melkor. He's going to lose the rest of the monks. The Eagle Warrior is just too strong against monks. 2 Eagle Warriors for Melkor right now. He's still got 2 monks. He's going to try and convert more of those. Nice block here. Can he get another one? That's number 1. Getting converted. 2 more conversions. Not too bad. But Eagle Warriors are really, really cheap. So Stark won't have a problem to replace those. He has the resources for that right now. And both players, I guess, in 1 TC. Yeah, no extra TCs for Stark yet. He's going more and more Eagle Warriors. Is he getting upgrades on them? I think not yet. I think there is, but more barracks coming up. No need for upgrades, really. He's got 1, 2, 3 monastery, and 3 relics now in the monastery. And I guess Melkor has taken 1, then there's 1 more on the field. And now the villager is coming forward to build a forward siege workshop. Atonement coming in from Stark, so it's going to go and add monks a little bit at least. He should go for Sanctity, in my opinion, to get that 55 HP then. And we have a few more monks here for Melkor, but Stark shouldn't be in trouble yet. He's got too many units. Actually, Stark in a military lead right now. The monk converting 1 monk of Melkor here, and the Eagle Warrior is moving in a nice fight, but there is monks going down here. This Eagle should get converted. Problem is, more Eagle Warriors flooding in to take down these monks, and suddenly only 5-6 military units left for Melkor. Stark still with 3 Eagle Warriors going inside. This is still open, so more Eagle Warriors coming to help. And while Melkor has 4 Eagle Warriors remaining, Stark is getting more and more on the field. And of course Stark got more relics, so he's getting a lot more gold. Second TC actually up for Melkor, going on stone, maybe to sell, maybe to get a castle up soon. But there's the ram, and the ram is going to attack that weak palisade wall. Look at this is going really fast. Bam, there we go. Stark doing gold mining, and Melkor is getting a quick siege workshop now, but the Eagle Warriors are moving in, and there's only 4 military units remaining. That's the 4 monks. Quick game, nothing really interesting, and I'm assuming game number 3 is gonna go pretty much the same way, except for Melkor instead of Stark. Let's see that right now. By the way, if you had been wondering, this is a best of 7 in the same settings as the semifinals. Now let's go for the map. Melkor's map is actually pretty terrible when it comes to gold. Main gold forward, and this is his 2nd and 3rd gold. But he's Aztecs, and look at those juicy relics. 1, 2, 3, 4, close to his base. This one closest to Stark, but really not a big problem. Extra gold here, extra stone on the left hand side. This is Stark's 3rd gold, and a 2nd gold for him. I think it was somewhere in the back. Let me check quickly. Both players arrived at Castle H. Melkor went really early on, 24 population. Stark is on 25 and housed. Something that should not happen, especially when you're playing against the Aztecs. I guess it doesn't really matter. He's got deer safe in the back, which is nice. Extra gold here. Where's that 2nd gold? The main gold for him safe in the back, and the 2nd gold inside, actually also in the back. So Stark's map technically a bit better. Main stone for him forward. The 2nd stone, I've seen that before. I feel like I've seen it before. Yeah, on the gate. So stone might be a problem for him, but he doesn't really need a castle, or doesn't need it so badly. And he's going with the villagers on gold again. But Melkor is up faster. I thought he should be able to go up faster. I was wrong. Look at this. Melkor went with a lot more villagers now. He lured deer in from inside. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe didn't have the resources to click up to Castle Age. A little bit disappointed to see that. Maybe he did that on purpose to like confuse Stark a little bit. Main stone for Melkor forward in case I didn't show that. Not too sure. Now we're waiting for the Castle Age action. Do we see any barracks coming up from Melkor yet? No, he doesn't have the wood for that. He's milled the 2nd berries actually, and extra berries inside his base. He's not going for Eagle Warriors right now. A little bit surprised to see that. Let's see how Stark can defend this. Stark is going up first. Stark sold the stone he had, and I think he should get with double monastery at least, maybe 3 of them. 1, 2, 3 monasteries coming in. And he's still luring the deer from far behind, as we've seen before. So now we are waiting for Stark to get monks out, and we are waiting for Melkor to, yeah, just got there, up to Castle Age. Double monastery coming up for him. Doesn't have the wood for a 3rd monastery, and he's still got the 200 stone safe in the bank. So he may go for extra TCs later on. First monks on the way. And what does Melkor know about Stark's space? Doesn't know about the monasteries, and I think, yeah, Stark knows about the monasteries. He can see 1, 2, 3 relics right now. This is almost relic hacks, and he should send the monks really fast. Sanctuary coming in by both players, and I guess you need atonement as soon as possible. Stark cannot afford it right now. Melkor could go for it really soon, and Sanctuary coming in for Melkor. Not done yet. Ooh, nice conversion with the Eagle Warrior. Now there's a scout out and the Eagle Warrior out. Can he convert a scout here? Yes, but a monk is going to die. That scout is going to take down 1 monk, maybe, you know, starting with this. 1 monk going down. Then trying to go for the 2nd monk, but the eagle was back converted. Monk not going down. A lot of conversions happening. This is interesting. Actually, I'm casting faster because I think Melkor should be able to win this. I'm not sure anymore because Stark is doing a good job here. And there's only that 1 scout and that 1 Eagle Warrior. The Eagle Warrior got converted again. There is 1 converted monk here. And Stark is not doing a bad job right now. Melkor only... No, not through Monastery. Does it to 55 HP? Yes. So I guess he's done... Yeah, he must have done Atonement. Oh, did he? I'm not too sure. Now the villager's even moving in. Wow, Melkor is desperate here. And Stark putting up a good defense. 30 military units. He is in possession of the Eagle Warrior, the scout. And he's got another monk. just lost inside. He's put up a siege workshop. Interesting, Melkor did not play too well, and going with extra villagers in feudal age was not a good idea, but I guess he had to. I didn't really check it, sorry for that. Now Melkor again trying to get more conversions in. I think he needs the barracks actually. He needs the Eagle Warriors. Like this, military numbers pretty similar. Eagle Warrior again belonging to Melkor. It's gonna get converted really soon now. Or is it? It's getting healed a lot here. The scout now going to try and take down the Aztecs monks. And I think Melkor should still be able to get that, but I'm not too sure right now. This gate is about to go down. Nobody will stop the ram. We have a monastery actually up, the Mangonel coming out here from Melkor. But look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4 more converted monks. Only 2 here outside. Another monastery coming up for Stark. Melkor has 1 relic inside. That's not enough for an Aztecs player. Even a watchtower coming up to defend here. The monks will go down. These monks are healing each other. This is just crazy. Look at this, redemption coming from Stark. Very important upgrade. The gate went down. And we have 10 more military units for Stark. He's in possession of all these monks. He converted a lot of those. And Melkor is losing more units. Holy smokes, that's amazing how Stark is playing. Again, I have been casting Yannick like an hour ago, something like that. Stark is doing really good here. He is able to heal his units, to get monks converted. What can Melkor do? He's housed on 40 now, going to 45. And there's so many monks on the field here for Stark. I don't know what Melkor could actually have done differently, except for, yeah, finally the barracks coming up. But that's too little too late in my opinion. You need to go with the Eagle Warriors. That's the strength of the Aztecs really. The monks plus the Eagle Warriors, that's something you cannot stop. Like this, Yannick proved that monks without Eagle Warriors are not strong enough to stop a full monk rush, because Saracens get full monks in cast late. I don't know if they get heresy, but that's really not important at this point. Even Wheelbarrow coming from Stark. Does he have a second TC? No, he's going on full 1 TC, probably selling everything he has. And that's a good idea, to be honest, because you can get a lot of gold with wood, food and stone with the Saracens market bonus. Now, Melkor desperately trying to get more units, have to get more units converted, but look at this, Stark has just so many monks on the field. This is crazy, and Melkor now selling to get more gold in. He is housed on 45 again. And this watchtower is really not doing too much. And if a few monks are dying, yeah, who cares? Yannick does. Stark. Well, Stark doesn't really care. Eagle Warrior belongs to Stark, and Melkor actually calling GG. Oh my god, that's amazing. 3-0 for Stark. And it's a best of 7, so he only needs 1 more game to win. But I'm still going to stop the set here, get a second part up on the day. Tomorrow probably, next day, usually a 1 day difference between each of the games. Maybe gonna cast a few months with Arena 5 in between, or maybe I've done that before. But for now, see you in the next game, see you in the coming games. Not sure how, if it's only gonna be 1 or more, but see you there. GG.